What's up, people of YouTube? This is RJ from Game News USA, back today with another top 10. And we've been working on the PlayStation lately, and we are gonna do our PS3 top 10. So here we go. Again, this is my personal list. It's not supposed to be a list that's for everybody. It's just my opinion on the top 10. You all can leave me your top 10 below in the comments if you want. So with that being said, let's jump right into it. Number 10 on my list is Infamous 2. Why? Because the game is fun. I know, you come to me for deep analysis, but sometimes you just simply have to cut straight to the truth. And the truth of the matter is, it is really fucking fun to run around in Infamous 2 and to jump around and jump off buildings and fly around and be a hero. And it absolutely is a blast, and I would love to see Infamous come back in some form or fashion. That is why Infamous 2 is number 10 on the list. Number 9, Fallout 3. I had to choose between two of my favorite Fallout sons here. Would I go with New Vegas or would I go with Fallout 3? And at the end of the day, I went with Fallout 3. And the reason being is, Fallout 3 came first. I mean, you wouldn't have New Vegas without 3. So it was dead close. It was just by a hair. I go with Fallout 3. I like the layout, the green layout of the UI a little bit better. I liked the new mechanics it added. Obviously, I've never really played the Fallout games before 3. 3 is a little more sentimental to me. New Vegas is right with it. But at the end of the day, I gotta go with 3, especially with how the ending occurred. You know, I really enjoyed it. I like Fallout 3 better than Fallout, and I like New Vegas. I like them both better than Fallout 4 or Fallout 76. That's just my opinion. Fallout 3, number 9 on the list. Number 8, Mass Effect 3. And this game would have been way higher on the list had they landed the ending. They, however, failed to land the ending. It was, I don't want to spoil it here, but it's not great as far as your options for the ending. But besides that, all that aside, the game was good. I enjoyed playing Mass Effect 3 more than I enjoyed playing 1 or 2. I thought the mechanics were refined. I thought it being on the next gen hardware, it was phenomenal. You know, later gen PS3 stuff. Graphics were great. The movement was awesome. And it really was, even though it didn't culminate into something spectacular with the ending, the journey to get there to the end was a great journey. And that's why it's number 8 on the list. Number 7, Batman Arkham City. Single-handedly, by far, the best Batman game to have ever existed. Yes, Arkham Asylum was good, and yes, Arkham Knight was fine, and, you know, Arkham Origins is okay. Arkham City is the diamond in that franchise. It's the diamond for Batman. That is the one game I would suggest to anybody who wants to play any Batman game ever made. I would suggest to them Arkham City. There's so much to do in Arkham, and it's all so much fun playing as Batman. Number 6, BioShock. Yes, BioShock. Why? Because I said so. No, just kidding. BioShock has, I don't even want to spoil it. I mean, I could. The game is almost 20 years old at this point, right? But it has one of the greatest twists in story history, one of the greatest plots in video game history, and I really enjoyed it. If you guys have not played BioShock, please stop what you're doing and get BioShock. It's readily available pretty easily. I think it's in a BioShock collection, and there's ways to buy it. If you like story in your game at all, if you like FPS sort of gameplay at all, this game could be right up your alley. BioShock, big thumbs up here, number 6 on the list. Number 5, Red Dead Redemption. We are talking about Red Dead Redemption. And the reason why we're talking about Red Dead Redemption is, first of all, I still like it better than Red Dead 2. I don't care what anybody says. I still like it better than Red Dead 2. Just like BioShock, it has a crazy ending. But, you know, that's not really the reason why you like Red Dead. The reason why I like Red Dead was just it's basically GTA, but in a cowboy setting. And Red Dead was great for doing that. And I very much enjoyed it. That's why it's number 5 on the list. Number 4, Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. I could have put a bunch of Uncharted games on this list, but trying to keep it one per franchise, and I think Uncharted 2 was the best one of the 3 on PS3. It has a really great opening scene. Every moment's tense in that game, but also fun. When I went to go see the Uncharted movie, the first thing I thought about was, I hope it's like Uncharted 2. So Uncharted 2 gets my seal of approval. It is number 4 on the PS3 list. Number 3, also a Naughty Dog title, The Last of Us is at number 3. It literally still looks amazing. It literally blew up the internet and changed gaming perhaps forever. And it really solidified the fact that PlayStation was going to have these immersive, amazing, single-player graphical experiences. It was the peak of them starting to do that and then what they would continue to do. And The Last of Us really could hit home on an emotional level for you if you let it. And The Last of Us has to be number 3 on the list. Number 2, Grand Theft Auto 5. Literally the game that lets you do pretty much anything you want. It's so big. There's so many things to do. It's so fun. Everything you ever thought of the past Grand Theft Autos, how awesome it was in 3 or Vice City or San Andreas or 4, you can roll all that up, and 5 is all of that and more when it comes to what you can do. And I'm super excited for GTA 6 when it comes out, because you know it's going to raise the bar too. GTA 5 is the second highest selling video game of all time. It's like 140 million units sold for a reason, and that's why GTA 5 is number 2. And I almost made it number 1. But there is a game that I consider even better than that for the PS3. I have to give it credit because it's an exclusive. So I got to give it a little bit of a nudge here. I didn't do it last time. In my PS2 video, I put San Andreas over God of War 2. Well, in this video, we flip it. God of War 3. My favorite God of War still, even over the newer God of Wars, over all the other God of Wars, God of War 3 is number 1 on the list. It was the reason to buy a PS3 finally, after they announced that $600 price tag that everybody loves so much. The story was phenomenal. The gameplay was way better than the previous God of War games. It built everything off that foundation into something truly spectacular. And to me, it's one of the greatest PlayStation games ever produced, and my favorite PS3 game of all time. Guys, thank you for watching the video. I very much appreciate you all. Please remember to subscribe. I'm out. Have a good one.